My guys have been hard at work on making the modified safe and fast, but now we're shifting our focus to handling. So I called my buddy Jeff Ryan from JRI Shocks to come over and give me a hand.
JRI is a suspension company that I broke off 10 years ago to go on my own. My shock was accepted by NASCAR within the first year I started. But this one was a special project because my real roots are in road racing. I think Ray's real roots were in stock car racing. And then the option to design a shock, custom around it, that made me excited. And really looking at the outcome of the car and the future of the car and what Ray does with it.
What do you think?
I think we're close. I think we're close.
Yeah, we're good space-wise, shaft-wise for what you want there in the front?
Yeah, from the first trip over here and what we came up with to find, I think we tried 2 or 3 different combinations. I think that's the winner right there.
I don't plan on running a bump stop frame to A-arm. I don't know that I'm going to run this thing down on a stop with it. It's only going to be 3 inches frame height off the ground, and I like to have some suspension, but I do, we go to some place like Sears Point or Road Atlanta, we're going to have to keep it from slamming down.
We'll put a bump rubber on there, and then with packers so you can adjust that 1/16 of an inch of just where you want it to touch and not touch, and then we'll just use the compliance of the packer for you to load your tire up and so you get your feedback from your tire.
Okay, so we're pretty good there on the front. The rear we jacked around, moved around, and we've got kind of a custom length there. You brought us something really cool that you were talking about there.
What I came up with was I'm going to use our stock car portion, which will be the body. We have a much greater nitrogen volume in here, but then I took our flagship part, which this design here has won half dozen Indy 500s, more than a half dozen IndyCar championships, 3 Formula One championships, and countless sports cars.
No pressure, Ray. You're giving me shocks that have won all these championships, and I'm just going to try and get around the track without hitting anything.
The only thing we've done different for you is we're putting threads on the body, so you can run a coilover. Typically, this would be a stock car, which doesn't. So as you see,
Right. You happy with this? I mean, it's basically the way that they do the modifieds now. It's just it's a single mount here, and we went up to double shear again. Up underneath there, but still should have plenty of travel. I think Eddie's got that set at about 4 inches of shaft shown, so the frame's going to hit before that thing bottoms out.
That was done right.
So if we go out there, and I'm not, going fast enough and breaking track records, I can just say that Jeff didn't give me the right shock setup, and Jeff will say, stick your buddy Jeff Gordon in there, and let's see.
Yeah, it's like the old days, yeah.
Another important component to make the car handle well that a lot of people overlook is the brake package. My friends at PFC Brakes make braking systems for nearly every type of racing, so I'm pretty sure they can find something to help us stop this beast. What'd you bring us, Chris?
Well, what I have here is our ZR94 caliper. It's been successful in all of our Trans Am 2 racing, and so what we did was we incorporated this radial mount bracket for our radial mount caliper just to stiffen the whole package up.
So would bigger rotor better, right? Is that bigger rotor better, more swept area?
Road racing, absolutely.
Stop the car.
Yes, absolutely. And so you'll just have more brake output overall. And plus we want to reduce the heat and transmit the heat out of the disc as quick as possible. So that'll help with having more mass there as well on the front. I'm Chris Dilbeck with PFC Brakes. One of the components that we'll be adding to Ray's build for the modified is our V3 technology. So in the past, there's been a bobbin that would twist and cause issues in the tab of the disc. And we've eliminated that constriction of the bobbin, and we've gone to a free-floating rotor with no bobbins. So as you can see here, you just lay the disc on, take our patented V3 snap ring, and it's done just like that. So no torque wrenches, no safety wire, no bobbins. It's really quick and easy, and the biggest thing is we're reducing weight. So, and as fast as this thing's gonna be going, we need to reduce all the rotating weight we can.
Brakes are a bigger part of handling than people think. How much and how fast your brakes come on. What's the biggest difference that I'm gonna see trying to dial this thing in on the road course versus oval.
Our biggest focus with this project and with any road racing as well as oval application is not only the apply of the brakes but the release.
So it's important that those things, they work and they work quick so that you can get off them and allow the tires to do their work.
Absolutely, that's our main goal. Let the tire do its job and let you manage your tire, and as you know, if you have that tire left at the end of the race, you're in better shape than the other guys.
Check out what we're doing next week on Big Iron Garage.